It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. 180 hot.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On one, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays and some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Into traffic, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Right hot. Stop.
They give right side. It's Scannable. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go and knock the ball away.
They only needed a couple, and that's exactly what they got, Brock. Not the most impressive game, but it's a big one all the same. That gets them a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right hot. Hot. 12, 12, 12, hot.
1st down, Burrow to throw. So this one on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flagging for it. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. This is caught. That's Slayton. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
I'm one, ready?
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Start. Start. 180. Place hot. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. He finds Pickens left side. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
35 on the pickup. And that is a Dolphins 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
180. What is that? 11, 11, 11. Start.
Burrow setting up the play action. Hits him on the out route. Galloping inside the 40. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Dolphins nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brings in the kick at the 9. he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Put some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins lower the deficit to a single possession. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On one, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end.
On 2, ready?
And now it's second down.
12. Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, it's an interception. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hung that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
Rodgers going to throw on first. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
7 yards. It's second down.
Get 300.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second down behind the sticks. Rodgers from the gun. This is a heater going deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Fourth down now, Rodgers. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
Gun. Shot. 11. Shot.
Going play action here. Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Right, 80. Right, up. 11, MT, Tate. 11, Mighty.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Staring down, back down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. They'll go for it. Rodgers. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and it's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback block, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
Nah, fuck you, bro.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line.
That's something gay.
They'll get
A
14
bitch.
yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass.
Nah, he be ignoring me, damn. He want to talk to me when he feel like it.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, tank.
Burrow on first down. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And that brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
11. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long.
I'm in a Madden game, bro. I'm the last short, though. I'm that ass. It's cool, though. I get it.
The Giants are set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
At least you ain't that ass, Pookie. Niggas make phone calls to get other niggas on the game so they ain't gotta play with me, bro.
There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a
Yeah, I've been sick, I ain't gonna lie.
touchdown.
I played basketball, bro. I feel like I throw up ever since I left that court.
Because of what he can do
I
with
fucking
even
lay
the
it down.
smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day?
I wish-
You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy.
I wish Meech was talking so he could tell you how I whipped his ass.
Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't.
I almost dropped him and everything worked out.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So after giving up the punt return score,
Oh my God. Yeah, he probably sounded confidently too. Word of my kids, I can't wait till he come back, bro. Nah, that was bad business. That nigga was food out there. That nigga said, "You barely beat me, bro." He was saying out there.
First and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they
Yeah.
even want to try anything.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Looking to throw.
Look at Lane.
He puts some air under it deep down the middle. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drive.
Nah, that bitch got 70 pass.
Started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
I ain't say you was bad. I just had to let niggas know you got a 70 pass. That's all I said. I didn't lie.
Play before the break.
11. Gun. Dot. 11. Dot. 11. Dot.
Back to throw it. He's going to try another deep one here.
Yeah, somebody gotta get on and go streak hunt with me one day, bro.
No time remaining in
I'm nice as fuck. Streak hunting. Taking niggas bread in the park. I'm really nice as fuck in that shit. Who's Chirp? That's somebody from y'all team? Fuck that nigga. I'ma stall until I die. Fuck this nigga's talking about.
Giants ready to kick this one away.
Tell him get up with me.
Go once more. Return coming from the 14. And great starting field position. 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing.
Oh, the same shit.
First half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Nigga, they both teaming up with other niggas, bro, regardless.
They come up first and 10. To throw is Rogers.
Niggas duck wreck. Niggas duck wreck and went to Ithaca.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really
Put me on that live, bro. I'll put a hat on right now and get on that live, bro. Put me on that shit. I'm gonna keep it real with niggas, bro. I'm telling none of you niggas. Niggas duck right. Because the Syracuse song was trash last year.
To throw again here on second down. Rogers. He's got it inside the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins.
Yo, hey, stop me when I'm lying, though, hey.
Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Yo, hey, stop me when I'm lying, though, Cuddy.
And he's ready to send this flight. Here's Tracy on the return.
See what I'm saying, though, Pookie? He want to talk to me when he wants to, but when I want to talk to him, he don't want to respond. That's what I be saying. Fuck that nigga, bro. Nah, you can't hear me. Yeah.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first
I
and
said
10.
nigga want to ignore me. He want to talk to me when he want to. I said I'm lying. Hey,
Called in left side.
I said that niggas ducking the strong because they was fucking sorry as fuck last year. Went and joined up with Ithaca because they try and win. Same shit. Niggas ducking rat. Only because you did this shit, so it sounded offensive, but keeping it real.
Stop. Right, 80.
Right. I didn't say I wasn't starter. Listen to what I said. Let me repeat it for you. The strong was ass last year, so niggas is going to Ithaca because they wasn't. They don't want to earn their wins. They joining a team that's already supposed to win, trying to win the whole shit with the team that's supposed to already win.
Here we go. Right, 80.
But he told you to run it.
Throwing is Burrow.
Yeah, I said, yeah, Pookie got 70 pass.
Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Giants
Oh, yeah.
have the first
Maybe he
down.
wanted to run point guard because I told him you got 70 pass, so he probably went to point guard. That's probably my fault.
34-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You still think I'm lying, though, eh?
You go middle of the field.
I'm going to leave it alone after that.
You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions.
Type shit. Loud and clear.
And a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and
Who was that?
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
Bro, you talking about real dirt. I'm saying for Syracuse Strong, y'all was dirt.
With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted.
When niggas used to winning and they start losing, they start switching teams.
Right, 80. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it.
Niggas said the ref.
And now they're stuck facing
Bro.
fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And the last time he kicked it,
Ain't no supposed to be one, bro. Niggas dunking wreck and moving to the other side.
and he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. Completed to his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Devon Achane with the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright.
No sunshine when he got.
Continue piling onto this lead.
I'm really dirt, bro. I did do some long shit earlier, though, but I'm still dirt, though, because I still got 21. And I tried my hardest.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Yeah, hey, you saw my ticket, though. I was upset seeing that.
And this is going to bounce out of the end
I sold on purpose after you, though.
zone. The 35.
I'm dead ass. Like I say, swear to God and all that. He a vouch, bro. I fucking stood at the 1 yard line and let him sack me. I was mad though, so I did it out of like the dumbness. Don't get me wrong.
Position for the Giants as they head up, 1st and 10.
Then after I thought about it, I said, "You fucking stupid, bro. Why would you even do that shit?"
This one's to Slayton, left side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage,
Actually, I'm lying. I was on the 3 yard line.
give your quarterback a chance.
I just had to think about it. I didn't want him to get a safety.
Burrow back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards.
Catch Geno lacking,
And those are the completions they rely on.
make him swim in the pool. Yes, sir.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
11,
Catch Pookie slacking.
Here we go.
I call Brooke on him.
He rolls to his right.
Yeah, Pookie don't want to see Brooke with that hoodie on, nigga.
To send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for
I
a
said,
first down.
that means bite, nigga.
For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta
Brooke would have
admire his
been gave you them
determination to
hands
keep
if she could
attacking these
fight, nigga.
coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's
Yeah,
got what I call a high belief.
you can make the hook for that song, Pookie.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot.
Niggas don't see my potential, okay.
Hot.
On the handoff, here's Scattergood.
You thought them niggas gonna win? Them niggas suck ass.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run.
You know who else won?
The trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays
New
like that runs
York.
set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Niggas be hating on my team. No excitement because my team.
Performance now here on 2nd.
180. What is hot?
I'm tired of hearing that lie,
11,
bro.
11, 11. 11, 11.
Turn that shit off if I get mad.
Hot.
Play action now, Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him.
I just
That's
think this shit
incomplete
is
pass.
gone.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go. 180.
Now Burrow. It's on target to Johnson.
Jesus Christ, brothers,
Red zone.
ladies and gentlemen.
And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
180. Place hot.
Burrow now on 1st down. Little off center. His man just couldn't
Right him,
adjust to
Daddy.
it.
Let's do it.
This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He
I'm
was
ready right
all
now.
over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
180. Place hot.
Burrow throwing
Niggas
again
ducking
on
smoke.
2nd and
I'm ready
10.
right now.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
Stop saying that shit my
Moving
fault.
quickly, trying to get
Nigga,
set
stop
again.
saying it was his fault, didn't he? No, I'm not the fuck with. That's my boy Tommy the dummy there, sir.
They're gonna throw. And he hauls it in.
Oh
Touchdown,
shit.
New York. The Giants shave some deficit late in the quarter.
I'm the only one that get to keep talking though.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Gino, you was supposed to cover, bro.
The Giants
Yeah, I
ready to
know.
kick this one
That's why
away,
you didn't
and
cover.
off we go once more. Fielded at the 7.
I talked to him earlier.
In the end, he's
I
able to
said,
get
don't
himself
even play that nigga. Give him the force.
at the 25-yard line.
No, I was talking to him. Like I just said that.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Nigga, Gino done beating on niggas, bro.
Action here with Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He throws a bullet to the center of the
Nigga,
field.
really?
Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down now, Rodgers. And they'll turn it over on
Fuck, I threw it to the wrong person.
empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Can. Start. Mighty. Start.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I'm one, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6.
11.
And 4.
Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. There he goes again. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Here we go. Wide 80. Start.
From the red zone on 1st. That's him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
13-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Headed out right. Makes the catch. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
11. Let's get set. Wide 80.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Wide 80. Start.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Fies top, and he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. First down throw here by Rodgers. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Giants take over.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
11-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Right, stop. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
12. Right, 80.
No throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
11 mighty.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 3-score game in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick
McLaughlin
off.
has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Tracy on the return. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Tracy on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready?
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
On 2.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trying to do some window dressing.
On 1, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Burrow. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Desperation time here on 4th. This is cuts. That's Slayton. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And 10 yards to go.
Right 80. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the Dolphins get on that football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Man in motion, headed right. They're going to pass it here. Finds his back. H.N. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. It's 2nd and goal. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Trey McBride, the touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead.
63. Giants 35.
What'd you get? I started 4.
On the team, and he's ready to send this flying.
Yeah. There's a minute left in my game, though.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
From Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow.
Pick.
By playing some time left. This one's to Slayton, left side.
And
And he'll take it up to the 30.
he got 239 yards.
Hurry up offense now as time runs
Good
down.
turnover.
Burrow setting the throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Gun. Cut.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately,
40 seconds left for my game. I got ball.
Of how this contest has gone.
Message.
Oh, Brock, look at this.
40.
He's setting up to throw it. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 88. Blue 58. Inside.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins continue piling it on here in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd score.
This score is 20 seconds left.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Tracy on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I'm one, right?
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to push deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one.
51-yard PI.
That play, and they tag him for pass interference.
I'm one, right?
Let me pick, bitch. Appreciate it.
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Game over.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And just a week after being soundly defeated,
70 to 35.
a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from New York.
He's like about to be 50 in 20 minutes. So I'm about to wait that long. Help me out. Oh, my game just ended. Yeah, he ducking too. Everybody ducking they Taco Rockos. But